Hello Kit, first off I would like to congratulate you on what was a relatively successful first foray into vlogging. For those of you who didn't realise, last week's video that Kit put up was his first ever vlog, and aside from the fact that he recorded it on his webcam instead of being sensible and recording it on his iPod, which would have been a lot better, it was actually pretty damn good, so well done on that, Kit. On the subject of quality of vlogs, I'd like to apologise today as it's likely to be fairly bad because I don't really have much time, so I'm just going to do this as quickly as I can. So I think a lot of people, Kit, will probably be expecting me to be talking about the film. You know, the film. The big one. The one that was out on Friday. I think we know which one I'm talking about. But I'm not going to do that, Kit, for the very simple reason that I haven't seen it yet. I am going to see it this evening. And I'm sure it will be very good, and I sincerely hope it will be very good, and I'm sure it will. The reason I haven't seen it yet is because I was in Barcelona this week on a school choir tour, which was very, very, very fun. In fact, I think you could go so far as to say that it was pretty awesome. We did 4 concerts in total. They were pretty well attended in general. We had the peak was sort of 250 people, probably in the Cathedral of Barcelona, watching us, this school choir from England, and we were very well received by the Barcelonians? By the people in Barcelona. And aside from singing with the choir, I also got to conduct a piece as well, and that was quite cool. Conducting in front of 250 people in a cathedral in Barcelona. Very scary, but pretty cool. Also this week, as you said, was the first week of our holidays. I'm so glad that school is over. It's been a very, very long, hard, difficult year full of being tired most of the time and working most of the time and just not having enough time most of the time. And so it's nice to sort of, you know, not be in school. That's pretty awesome in itself. Although for the whole of this week I was with school people and school teachers because it was a school choir tour. So, you know, there were teachers there. But it wasn't school. I think that's the main awesome thing about this week. It wasn't school. So yeah, this isn't going to be a very long video because I don't have much time because I should be downstairs right now talking to people that are around, but I've just come out very quickly to record this vlog. At the end of your last video, you told me to tell you 2 things about me that you didn't already know. That's too hard, actually. I don't think I can think of 2 things about me that you don't already know. I don't know if you realise, but I think you probably know me better than anyone else, like, ever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to relate to you 2 stories from my childhood, from before you knew me, because we met in year 7, so that still leaves me a good 11 years of my life to play with that you hopefully don't know too much about. If you have heard either of these stories before, then I'm sorry, and I'm also scared because I know what your idea of dire consequences is, and it's not good. Basically, Kit, as a child I was very awkward in terms of I took everything literally. This first story is about when I was at preschool and we had one of those books, you know, the books with like coloured stuff on the pages. So like there was a page with red things on it, there's a page with yellow things on it, there's a page with green things on it, and so on and so forth. Anyway, the minded teacher person at the preschool was with me, and we had one of these books, and we were looking through the book, and she opened the book at a page and said, "What colour is this page?" Being the extremely annoying person I was when I was 4, I replied, quite seriously, "Well, the page is white, but the things on it are red." I maintain to this day that I was absolutely correct, because it was. The second one happened when I was in, I believe, year 2. My teacher at my primary school when I was in year 2 was, to put it bluntly, a rather large woman. Anyway, in a lesson once we were set the challenge of drawing something that weighed less than us and drawing something that weighed more than us. And for the thing that weighed more than me, I drew my teacher. Pretty much everyone found this absolutely hilarious, apart from the teacher in question. So now for your challenge for next week. In a vague attempt to relate this to the content of the video, I'm going to talk briefly about the basilica at the top of Montserrat. Basically, it's a very, very, very high mountain, and there's a monastery at the top of it, and there's a basilica which is absolutely amazing. So to relate your challenge to that, I want you to tell us about a place or places that you have been to that were really awesome. So that is why this week has been awesome. I hope this evening's going to be awesome because I'm going to see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which, from what other people have already told me without spoiling it too much, it is really, really, really good. I will see you next week. I hope you're having or have had, I don't know when you get back, a good time in Paris. And bye.